The Skirrid Mountain Inn sits in the quiet countryside of Monmouthshire, Wales. It stands near the foot of the Skirrid Mountain, a landscape defined by old Welsh legends. From a distance, it looks like a classic British pub. Thick stone walls, small windows, and a history that is easily seen in the ancient timber beams. The owners claim the inn's origins date back to the Norman conquest. While the current structure was rebuilt in the 17th century, the site has been a gathering place for generations. It is a place where travelers found shelter, where locals met to drink, and where history was made. According to local lore, the inn was a rallying point for Owain Glyndwr's rebellion against the English crown in the early 15th century. But the pub is not famous for battles. It is famous for judgments. The legend states that the first floor of the inn was used as a courtroom during the 17th century. The most famous stories connect the building to the Monmouth Rebellion of 1685. Following the rebellion, the Duke of Monmouth's supporters were hunted down. The infamous George Jeffreys, known to history as the hanging judge, was sent to restore order. According to local legend, trials were held inside the inn, and the sentences were carried out immediately. The story claims that over 180 men were hanged from a massive oak beam above the staircase. Today, visitors are shown a wooden beam that still bears deep groove marks. The owners claim these grooves were made by the ropes of the executions. But historians point to a lack of official records. There are no surviving court documents confirming that trials or executions took place inside the Skirrid Inn. During the 17th century, executions were public spectacles, usually held at established gallows, not inside local taverns. Yet the absence of records has not stopped the stories. Guests staying in the upper rooms have reported strange experiences for decades. Many describe a sudden feeling of constriction around their throats, especially when standing near the staircase. Others report seeing shadow figures moving near the old courtroom area, and some have reported objects moving without explanation in the bar downstairs. The Skirrid Inn has leaned into these stories. It is a popular destination for ghost hunters and travelers looking for a dark history. The beam is still a focal point of the tour. The old courtroom is still shown to visitors. But is the pub haunted? Or is the legend a collection of real history and folklore that has become a brand? The groove marks on the oak beam are real, but they could have been caused by building materials, ropes used to haul goods, or simple wear and tear over 300 years. George Jeffreys was a real judge who ordered hundreds of executions in the region, but he may never have stepped foot inside this tavern. This is the nature of the Skirrid Inn. It is a location where history and folklore have merged. An ancient pub in the Welsh hills, a story of rebellion and harsh justice, and a wooden beam that continues to draw visitors. Maybe the spirits of the rebellion still linger. Maybe the stories are memory, atmosphere, and imagination. Or maybe the building itself is simply performing its own history. Unexplained does not mean proven, it means unfinished, and this file is still open.